What are the dangers in the Weddell Sea? Have you ever wondered what makes the Weddell Sea one of the most challenging places on Earth? This unique polar region is filled with dangers that can surprise even the most seasoned explorers. Let's take a closer look at what these dangers are. First, the sea ice in the Weddell Sea is a major concern. It is thick, extensive, and constantly changing. When temperatures drop below -1.8 degrees Celsius, ice forms on the surface. In winter, the Antarctic continent is surrounded by approximately 19 million square kilometers of ice. This ice can last through summers and even for multiple years. The unique geography of the Weddell Sea creates a clockwise current that traps ice, making navigation tricky. Large icebergs, some stretching for tens of miles, can block pathways and create intense pressure that can trap vessels. Next, sudden weather changes pose a serious threat. The Weddell Sea can experience rapid temperature drops known as flash freezes. These quick changes can cause water surfaces to freeze unexpectedly, trapping ships in ice. This was famously the case for Ernest Shackleton's ship, Endurance, in 1915, when the crew had to survive extreme conditions for over a year. Extreme cold and storms are another danger. The Weddell Sea has very low temperatures and strong winds. These conditions can create dangerous sea states, complicating rescue operations. The rough seas and storms in the Southern Ocean region add to the risks faced by ships and crews. The remoteness of the Weddell Sea amplifies these dangers. It is difficult to access and poorly charted compared to other polar areas. This isolation limits rescue options and increases risks for scientific expeditions. Prolonged ice entrapment has historically led to crew isolation, which can affect morale. Lastly, ongoing climate changes are altering the Weddell Sea environment. These changes affect sea ice patterns and regional ecosystems. While some species may adapt, the shifting conditions create new uncertainties for navigation and the stability of ice habitats. In summary, the dangers in the Weddell Sea come from its thick and shifting sea ice, sudden weather changes, extreme cold and storms, isolation, and evolving climate conditions. These factors combine to make the Weddell Sea one of the most hazardous areas in the polar regions.